What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video I'm going to be playing the global tournament again on my mini account. The goal is 25 wins. I got a lot of support on my last global tournament video. You guys asked for it. I'm going to do it again, and this time we're going to be using a different deck. And so many of you guys asked me what I think the best Royal Giant deck is this season, because of course Royal Giant got nerfed, Mother Witch got nerfed, and Hunter got buffed. So a lot of you guys are wondering, is RG Hunter back? In my opinion, RG Hunter is viable, but I still think Mother Witch is the best variant for RG. But Fireball is better in this meta. Last meta, I used RG Lightning a lot because there was a lot of Tesla, and Lightning does really good against Tesla decks. But because there's less Tesla after the nerf, and there's a lot of Royal Hogs, it's very important that you have Fireball and RG again. So you have a quick cycle RG deck here, 3.0. Mother Witch is still very, very strong. It's, of course, viable. I mean, it only got a small hit points nerf, so it still synergizes very well in RG. And RG is, I mean, of course, it's a little noticeable, the nerf it got, but it really against building decks is where you notice it the most. If you're not against a building deck, it only is just 0.2 slower when targeting the tower, but then when you're against a building, it's slower when targeting the building and then also targeting the tower, so 2 times it gets slowed down, where then it's more noticeable. But when you're just against a deck that doesn't have a building, the nerf doesn't really have much of an effect in my eyes. So before we head into the first game, if you guys would like to support me, use my credit code BOSS in any Supercell game. Really do appreciate all the support from you guys. It does mean a lot. So with that said, 21 wins, 2 losses right now, so we can still afford to lose, you know, a few games. Ideally though, let's see if we can make it to 25 wins without dropping another game. That would be great, and I'll see you guys when we find the first match. All right, here we go. It didn't take too long to find. We're against him here, so we'll go ahead and give him the good luck. Kind of an interesting starting hand. At least we have a lot of cards that we can freely cycle. We can go Electro Spirit. The good thing about Electro Spirit in this deck is, since it's RG, it doesn't really matter if they activate the King Tower. So we'll just go for a log here. And I guess we'll Mega Minion too. He is going to... ooh, he misses the King Tower activation. So what is he going to do here? He's actually not doing anything, so I'm going to RG just because he leaked like 3 or 4 Elixir and we already played a Mega Minion. So it might seem a little aggressive, but it's not that bad of a play. And we can just go for a Fisherman here to activate the King Tower. So he's using 2.6, but he has Electro Spirit instead of Ice Spirit. He's saying the oops, a little upset. Not sure why. I mean, King Tower activation doesn't mean the game's over for him or anything like that, but maybe he's a little bit worried about the matchup. I'm not really sure. We can just Mega Minion here. Fisherman should get 1 hit on the tower. Yeah, nice, it does. And he's gonna Ice Golem. I cycle a high Mother Witch. Doesn't Fireball the tower. I actually don't know why he went for that Ice Golem. But let's go RG because we have Fisherman in cycle, so if he goes for a Hog, we can easily take it out. He's gonna Musk, so if he's probably, if he's smart, he'll space out his cannon, so I can't Fireball both of them at the same time. Okay, so there's the Hog. Let's just go for a log. It does clip the Electro Spirit. That's really good. We can go for... oh, wow. Really nice log on his end. That was a good play. We can actually give him the well played there. He's going to go for an Ice Golem to protect the Musk, so we'll just Mega Minion on top of it. We'll be able to take it out anyway. And now that we're in double Elixir, I think things will be easier for us. We can stack 2 RGs, and it just overall is really difficult for him to defend. We can just let the Hog get a hit because he already got a Hog hit in the left lane. This way we can have our Fisherman support the RG, which will be really nice. He's going to Musk, so I'm actually going to go ahead and Fireball this so then we can log it to kill it right away. Because he's going to try to protect it, so log to take it out. And then I guess we'll go for a RG here. He just used his... okay, Electro Spirit coming in. Oh, wow, that was bad that he didn't protect the Musketeer, so now we can Fireball it to just take it out. He's probably going to Hog here for sure. Let's just log to cycle. Oh, wow, he's playing a Hog into the lane that... okay, aggressive Fireball. We'll RG here for sure because I felt like that that Fireball was really aggressive. He is going to Cannon. Instead of Fireballing the Cannon, though, I'm still going to Fireball the Musketeer because I think that even if I hit the Cannon, we wouldn't have been able to break through. Hog does get a shot, though. That's really unfortunate. Because the Ice Golem was tanking. Let's just get an RG down in the back. That might have been a bad cannon. He pre-placed it, so RG in the back here is definitely going to be good. Could log this. Make sure we get it. Okay, nice. Oh, no. He played the Hog in front of the Ice Golem. Okay, that's a huge mistake there. Electro Spirit on top of the Hog. Alright, nice. I think we got him here. This is going to be really challenging for him to defend. I'm not saying he can't defend this, but it ain't going to be easy. Skeletons right into the log, too. Oh, man. Double RG. And even though the RG is slightly slower at targeting that cannon, we're still able to break through it and pick up the win. So, not too bad of a matchup. I mean, I think 2.6 obviously has a much higher chance of winning it now because of the RG nerf. But, I mean, in terms of, you know, everything else, it's the same. I mean, you got Fisherman for the, you know, the Hog. And here we go. We found the next match immediately. So, reverse Fernando here. Go ahead and split Skeletons. He's going to go for the Electro Spirit. So another cheap deck, most likely. Archers come out. Ooh, probably Expo. Expo is not usually that bad of a matchup. A really good Expo player can win, but I usually don't have too much of a problem when I'm against Expo. We can Mother Witch here. That, I don't know why he went for an Expo that aggressively. I feel like he maybe did that because he knew I had RG and was maybe just trying to get lucky that I didn't have RG in cycle or something, but that didn't really work out for him at all. And what's really nice about this deck is we have a 3.0 average elixir cost, which is exactly the same as Expo, which means that if I play correctly, he should never be able to outcycle my RG. Because we can just use all of our cheap cards, Skeletons, Electro Spirit, and you can see he goes in for the Expo again, but RG is in cycle once again, no issue there. He is going to go for Archers, though, which, actually, I'm going to Fireball because he's going to have to play something else. Goes Skellies. I don't have enough elixir to play a Mother Witch, but I guess that's fine. I mean, we have a small lead right now. We dealt damage to both of his towers, and often against Expo, it can be very, very close within a few hundred hit points, so getting that small damage lead is very, very important. So we're going to Electro Spirit here. He's going to probably drop something for it if he's smart. And we're going to go Fisherman, and then we can RG immediately. He tried to outcycle me, but he isn't able to. That was not a good night, in my opinion. We're just going to Skeletons on top of it. And he's going to have to Tesla here for sure. Electro Spirit will take all of that out. Tesla will not come down. Wait a second. I guess that night put him in too much of an elixir deficit to play the Tesla, so that was not a good night. I was right when I said that. I was like, I don't know about that night, because the Fisherman just pulled it. That was a bad night, and it cost him the game right then and there. But, I mean, I think the other thing is the Expos he was playing were a little bit too aggressive. We're going to Fireball this Expo, or the Tesla, excuse me, not the Expo. And you can see with the Tesla nerf, it pretty much gets taken out immediately. After the RG hits it once and it gets fireballed, it's dead immediately. And I think before it had a sliver of health, well, not any longer. So we're going to RG here on top of the Expo. And this is pretty much good game. I mean, I would say he has almost no chance at this point. But because this is an Expo player, we already know he's not going to give up. Expo players pretty much never give up. I don't know why, but it's just kind of a thing. Expo players, you never see them give up for whatever reason. They fight till the end, no matter how bad of a situation they're in. But at this point, I think he might have actually gave up because he let that Electro Spirit connect. And yeah, sure enough, he is going to give it up. So there we go, get the win. Not too bad. I mean, he definitely didn't play perfectly, but I feel like this is a matchup where if I play it correctly, I should win it majority of the time. So that will put us at 23-2. 2 wins away from 25, and we still haven't lost a game yet, so we're looking really good. Let's just search for the next one here, and it might take a little while to find, so I'll just edit out the search time. Alright, here we go, guys, in our next match. So, took a few minutes to find. Finally got it. Give each other the good luck, and I think we'll just Electro Spirit in the back. He's in a Barb Barrel, so we'll log. What do we want to do here? Cage. Alright, we'll Mother Witch. Barbell Cage, so it could be a couple different things, right? It could be RG, it could be Graveyard, it could be Electro Giant, and if it's RG, then that's not great because Cage actually gives the RG player a huge advantage in this matchup because Cage is a really solid answer to the RG. But he's going to actually have Zappies, which means this is most likely going to be Hogs Recruits, which is not an easy matchup either, but this is why we have the Fireball, right, to give ourselves a chance in this matchup. We're going to have to Fireball this here. He baits out our Fireball, so that way he can try to abuse that Flying Machine. But luckily for us, we won't have too much of a problem dealing with it, because this Mother Witch will actually take it out. And then I'm going to RG here, because we could Fisherman the Brawler away. Wait, I think we might have... Did we already win? I don't know. If that RG... Nice, yeah. We might have already just won. This is... See, that worked out really nicely there. Those Hogs might have been a little aggressive in the other lane. And also, the other thing that was bad is the fact that my Mother Witch didn't get killed by the Flying Machine, and I was able to capitalize off of that and use it for a counter push. That's why when people, you know, ask me, why is Mother Witch, why do I still prefer an RG over the Hunter? Well, that's why. I mean, the counter push ability it has is way better than the Hunter, I can tell you that. So the RG is going to get a shot here. This might have been a little aggressive, that push, because I'm kind of curious if we're going to be able to defend this now, but we have to be aggressive, otherwise, you know, we have to be aggressive, because as this game gets prolonged in double and triple, it's almost impossible for us to get damage, but because we got all that damage early on, now we're going to be able to win. So, I mean, I'm very grateful that we were able to outcycle him early on and get that huge damage lead, because this could have gotten ugly very quickly if that didn't happen. But yeah, I think the Recruit Royal Hog player, the way they should play the matchup is they shouldn't play Royal Hogs in single elixir. They should just play pretty passively, in my opinion. Just play maybe Recruits, Zappies, Flying Machine, Cages, Electro Spirit, and Barbarels, and hold off on the Royal Hogs until double elixir. And that was the bad thing that happened to him. And I practiced Royal Recruits Hogs a lot. That's actually the account I got to 30 wins on my Code Boss account on. You see I switched to RG because I lost a couple times with it, but I was using that. I got to 28 wins with it, and that's what I learned. When you're against RG, you have to play very passively until double, and that he didn't do very well, and we were able to win because of that. So now, 24-2, just one game off of our goal. Maybe if I get to 25 wins here, and it was quicker than I anticipated without us losing a game, maybe I'll play another bonus game again and go for 26, like I did last video where I was going to 15 wins and I ended up playing an extra game because I got there quicker than I anticipated. So maybe that'll happen again this video. We'll see how this game goes. If this is a quick game, maybe I'll go for one more after this one. Why not? So Zap here. Zap usually means it's either Lava or Sparky, you know, something like that. So we'll go Fisherman. If he's got Zap and Arrows, it's probably Lava Hound if I had to guess. And now Hunter helps a lot against Lava Hound, but okay, it is Sparky. So that's not good that I cycled my Fisherman, but this Electro Spirit should stun the Sparky. Yes, it does. So we get all that damage. We need to try to get back to our Electro Spirit ASAP. Oh no. Oh no. Mini P.E.K.K.A. No. We might be okay because, oh, he didn't take the tower, and on top of that, he doesn't have Mini P.E.K.K.A. in cycle now. So we might be able to RG here. Yeah, I'm going to RG. He has no Mini P.E.K.K.A. in cycle. And if he Skarmies, we log. Oh, no. Oh, he played it. I thought he was going to play Bats and not play the Skarmy. Come on, Electro Spirit. All right, give me the tower. Come on. Come on, give me it. Nice, 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 nice. Just like that, we're right back in this game. And we're not even in that bad of a situation because we can RG in the pocket. And now I know what he's using. There's going to be no more surprises. He can't do that giant, you know, mini P.E.K.K.A push without me at least expecting it. And look at that. He tried to do it. It didn't work, buddy, because I know you have it now. Nice try. Nice try. Try to pull a fast one on me like that. I was ready for it. Oh, and the Sparky might shoot the pig. Oh my gosh, that's so bad for him. So good for us. Yeah, this is great. This is a much better situation for us now. Just fireball this. There's no way he's 3-crowning us before we 3-crown him, right? Yep. No chance. And you know what? We're going to do that too. Wait a minute. I don't have that emote. We'll just do that. That's even better. Alright. 25-2. We'll do one more bonus game. Win or loss. I don't mind. We already made it to 25 wins, which is our goal. Great game so far. And a nice little 3-crown. Alright, so let's do it. One more game against Alex. We find it immediately. Here we go. Let's go try to go flawless this video here with 5 wins in a row. We'll split skellies. And I guess we can log. It's not doing anything. So you don't want a fisherman in the back, because if they have E-Giant, you could lose. Last game I did it because I knew it wasn't E-Giant, because he used arrows and zap, right? So it obviously can't be E-Giant. Well, fisherman here. And a cannon cart. I mean, could really be a lot of different things. Cannon card Ewiz. That's probably some kind of bridge spam deck, though. But, I mean, it really could be anything, I feel like. It could be graveyard, too. Poison. Ooh, if he has graveyard poison, and I have Mother Witch, that's already looking pretty good for me. That's all I gotta say. We're gonna RG in the back here. Alright, it's mortar. So, might not be graveyard. I maybe got my hopes up a little bit too much there. So you can actually skellies to distract the mortar for a decent amount of time, so then it doesn't hit the RG. Not that it's even that bad of a thing, but I mean, I don't know. Just gives the RG a little bit more health, I guess. You know what he might have? He might have Royal Hogs. He might not have graveyard. I'm gonna do this RG just because I don't know. I mean, he didn't have the mortar in cycle. He has it back now, but I don't think he's gonna play it. Yeah, he had to cycle the Mega Man before he had it back in cycle, and then he had decided not to play it at all. So that worked out. All right, he's gonna cannon cart other lanes, so we need to get a Mega Minion down, and I think we should RG to pressure so he can't go graveyard here. Because he probably really wants to graveyard with that cannon cart, but he's not going to be able to do that if I'm pressuring. And he just misclicked the mortar. So, yeah, that kind of just happened, so. Yep, we probably won. I don't know, this, I don't want to jinx it, but I don't know, this is looking pretty dang good for us, I'd say, at this point. Just have to make sure not to throw. And yeah, if he does have graveyard, I don't know how in Tarnation he's going to be able to build a push-up. I mean, like... Alright, I'm going to just... Oh, we don't hit the Mega Minion, but Fireball is still pretty good. And yep, there it is. There's the graveyard. And, you know, as you can see, when you have the Mother Witch, yeah, you're not breaking through. Unless you have Fireball at the graveyard. And that's why, when you're using graveyard, I sometimes question these people. Why are they using it with poison? Like, people are still using Mother Witch, you know? It can go away. Like, buddy, a 4% nerf doesn't kill a card. Alright, that's all I'm gonna say. And you learned that the hard way. I mean, I'm sorry, but it had to be done. Lesson learned, you have to use Fireball in graveyard decks still. 26 wins, 2 losses. We didn't lose at all this video. Had 5 nice games. I mean, I will say we kind of got blessed with the matchups. I mean, Graveyard Poison, that's like a free win when you have Mother Witch. Sparky's pretty easy because, I mean, we have the Electro Spirit. If we had any other spirit, it would have actually been ridiculously more difficult. I mean, the Electro Spirit is why that's easy. I will say that's actually a pretty bad matchup, but he played badly early on, and we took advantage of that. Expo's not that bad. 2.6 is actually... You could disagree with me. I do think 2.6 isn't an easy matchup, but this guy did not play very well. That guy was no Oyasu, but if you're against a really good 2.6 player, you might have trouble, especially after the RG nerf, but luckily he made some mistakes. We were able to win off of that. But anyways, great video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. A lot of you guys always ask me to do videos later in the global tournament, not just going to 15 wins or whatever. So here you go. This is going to more wins. And like I said for the last video, I said if the video gets a lot of support, I'll do it again. If this video gets a lot of support, more support than the last video, then I'll go to 30 wins on this account with another deck. How about that? So if you guys keep showing me you want to see more global tournament videos, I'll make it happen. So that is going to be it. Here's the deck again. Make sure to like the video if you guys did end up enjoying it. Subscribe if you guys don't want to miss any of my content. Really appreciate that. We're really moving up on the subscribers. Hit 81,000 recently. I feel like, yeah, I'm gaining subs like more quickly, so do appreciate all that from you guys. Maybe I do have a chance of hitting 100,000 this year. I kind of doubt it, but we'll see what happens. I'll try to keep, you know, like making as many videos as I can, and we'll see what happens. Anyways, thanks again. Until next time, guys.